Hello everyone, and in today's video we're talking more about the possibly historic tornado outbreak that's hitting parts of the southeast today. This is happening today. We're gonna see long-tracked, almost violent tornadoes today. You're definitely gonna be ready. You're definitely gonna need to be prepared for this tornado outbreak today. Before we can get into this video, I would ask you to subscribe if you do like daily weather forecasts, and make sure to share this video with any friends or family that's in need of this information. But anyways, let's get right into this forecast. So right now we are looking at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today. This is the severe weather outlook, and they've issued a rare, moderate risk for severe weather. Let me go ahead and shrink that down a little bit. They've issued a rare, moderate risk for severe weather in this red area. This is where the large and long-tracked violent tornadoes are expected today, and they're also expected in that enhanced area. And that slight risk, which is in the yellow, they're not expected as much in the orange and reds, but they're still expected some tornadoes, just not as violent as the ones in the orange and red colors. Then you have your marginal risk area. This is where you're expecting isolated thunderstorms today. Not particularly that severe, but you could possibly have some decent quarter-sized hail and maybe about 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts with those. Then you have a general thunderstorm risk area for the light green area. This is where you're expecting general thunderstorms and not really any severe thunderstorms like this area, but you're expecting general thunderstorms, maybe a few lightning strikes. Not really any tornadoes or even hail are expected in the general thunderstorm risk area. You just might have a couple of thunder if storms develop in those areas. Also, another general thunderstorm risk area for that part of the southwestern part of the U.S. You can look at the tornado risk today, and it's a very high. You have a 50% chance of tornadoes, which is kind of a moderate risk for tornadoes in that red area, also in that yellow area, and the significant risk area, which is in the hatched area. This is where you're expecting very large and dangerous tornadoes today. A lot are expected for today. Maybe even 10. We could even see more than 10 EF1 plus tornadoes today. You've already had a tornado emergency for parts of the northeastern Louisiana. You have a 5% chance of tornadoes in the brown area. This is where you're expecting still tornadoes in those areas. And then you have your 2% risk area in the green. That's where you're expecting isolated tornadoes, probably 1 or 2 EF0 or EF1. They're not going to be as strong as in this area, but you might expect 1 or 2 weak tornadoes. Look at the hail outlook, and there's actually a 30% chance of hail and a significant chance of hail. There's a 30% chance of hail right there in the red area. I'm not sure why it's over there, but there must have been some storms over here in the early morning hours bringing some large hail for that area. Then you have a significant risk area in this hatched area right here. This is where you're expecting up to softball-sized hail. That's a very big hail coming down. It's really going to bring that damage to cars and your roof. Definitely probably going to have to get a new roof if you get softball-sized hail today. Or even smaller, like baseball-sized hail. That'll really damage your roof. Also, the 50% chance of severe hail in that yellow area. And then you have the 5% chance of hail in the green area. Let's go ahead and look at the wind threat. And there's actually a 45% chance of severe wind up to almost 90 miles per hour of wind gusts within these storms. These are going to be very, very dangerous storms today in that purple area, in that significant risk area. You don't usually see this. You see this in the wind threat. Sometimes during derechos. And then you have a 30% chance of a wind. This is where most of the up to 90 mile per hour wind gusts within these storms are going to be in the red, purple, and the hatched area right there. Also in the yellow area, you have your 50% chance area, and in the green, you have your 5% chance area. Now we're going to look at the simulated future radar for this tornado outbreak. Alright, so now we're looking at the simulated kind of future radar. We're looking at very early morning hours of Sunday. This is already past, but let's go ahead and look at this. You're really going to see a good band coming through Louisiana. This is about 2 hours ago, and you're really starting to see it come through. Kind of weakened a bit and once it gets to about 2 or 3 p.m. of Central Daylight Time. You're moving through about 4 to 5 p.m. You're starting to see some more bands starting to develop over there in the parts of Alabama, Mississippi. Moving forward even more, though, you're getting into the evening hours, early evening hours of Monday. You're really starting to see these. This is where the tornadoes are going to be for the early evening hours. Getting into the late evening hours, you're really seeing that squall line starting to develop, going into overnight hours. And then you're going into Monday in the early morning hours, and you're seeing that squall line go off into the East Coast. There's still some severe weather. I'll talk about more about that tomorrow's enhanced risk for severe weather for the East Coast. I'll talk about, give a lot of information about that tomorrow, but mostly we're worrying about today. If you did enjoy this video, though, I would ask you to subscribe if you do like daily weather forecasts. And make sure to share this video with any friends or family that might need this information very soon. And this is happening today and tomorrow. But anyways, stay safe.